What's good, everyone? Retoro64 here, and I want to apologize if I sound disgusting right now. I do not feel well. I'm very much under the weather. Today we're going to be talking about something that's been triggering me about Sega recently. Now, what I'm about to bring up is not new. They've done this before. And if you watch my streams, I probably have ranted about it in the past. Alright, so let me take you guys back in time real quick. So, March 31st, 2020, COVID. Ooh boy, we're not going to get into that. We're going to be talking about Persona 5 Royale. To give a short description, Persona 5 Royale is basically Persona 4 Golden, but it's Persona 5, basically. The whole game remade, new content, all that good shit. The only thing bad about it that still pisses me off to this day is that it came out around COVID and I couldn't get my copy from GameStop when I pre-ordered it, and I had to settle with a digital copy. But that's beside the point. Fast forward 2 years later, they re-released the game for PS5. They made a better version of the game on PS5. And you want to know what really pissed me off about it? Is that they did not give fans that had owned the PS4 version a upgraded path, like a paid upgraded path, or a free upgraded path. I say paid because I'm not trying to say like, oh, this guy just wants free stuff. No, I would gladly put up $10 to upgrade to the PS5 version of Persona 5 Royale. But no, they didn't do that. What they made fans do was pay for the whole game full price. Again, the only reason why I own a PS5 version of Persona 5 Royale right now is because I took the opportunity to get the physical copy of it. I took the opportunity of getting the stainless steel bookcase of it. If I didn't have the chance to do that, then I would not have gotten a PS5 version of Persona 5 Royale. Now, why am I bringing this up, you may ask? Well, despite all fans outraging and complaining about this, they have not learned. They did not live and learn, chat. Because what happened is that we fast forward all the way to 2024. We got Sonic X Shadow Generations releasing on the Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X, all the current consoles basically right now. Before the PC heads come after me, yes, it released on PC. Do not hop on my cock about it. The game did very well. It scored high on IGN reviews. Crazy, right? Now, y'all are probably asking, why am I bringing up Sonic X Shadow Generations? What does this have to do with this? The thing is that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out this year in 2025, and we are close in June, and Sega decided to announce a Nintendo Switch 2 version of Sonic X Shadow Generations. And you want to know what the fuck they did? They did not give fans a way to upgrade for like $10 or anything like that. No, they basically told us fans, you have to pay for the game again. Full price. Don't get me started on the game keys. Like, I don't understand how, like, Sonic X Shadow Generations is like 20 something gigs. And the Nintendo Switch 2 can hold up to 64 gigs. So I don't understand how a 20 like something gig game can't fit on a 64 gigabytes like cartridge. I don't understand. I don't understand the move, Sega. Now, the only reason why I would pick up a Nintendo Switch 2 version of Sonic X Shadow Generations is because I have the Japanese copy of Sonic X Shadow Generations on my Switch, and I've heard that the Nintendo Switch 2 is region locked. Why the fuck did they went backwards and did that? I have no idea. But yeah, I'm kind of triggered about that they were really doing the same thing of what they did with Persona 5 Royale, but with Sonic X Shadow Generations from the Switch to the Switch 2. But I do think that Sega can redeem themselves that they can do better. Now y'all probably wondering, Returo, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, they have not gave us a price or a release date for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. They didn't even announce a Switch 2 version of the game yet. Keyword, yet. Now, this is Sega's time to shine to basically give us like a big announcement for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, or give us a Sonic Central with information about Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Yes, they worked with the GOAT, Sam Procrastinate, even though he's still washed. They worked with him on putting some information out, but they still have not announced a release date for the game. They have not announced like if they're going to make a Nintendo Switch 2 version or not. So I think like them making like a big announcement trailer, or them making it a part of Sonic Central, if they make a Sonic Central, that it'll be their time to shine. They could make amends for the mistake that they did for Sonic X Shadow Generations by giving us a free upgrade. Like if you have the Switch version of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, or like the PS4 version or whatever, they could make amends and give us like a free upgrade or a $10 upgrade. Again, I do not mind putting down $10 for an upgrade better version for people, because you know people are probably still going to try to hold on to their Switch, because there's still some people out here thinking that there's nothing wrong with the first Switch and that they do not need the Switch 2, when in my opinion they have no idea how wrong they are. I'm not gonna go on it fully, but this, like, in my opinion, again, the Switch is very underpowered hardware, and it barely can run its own games at times, to the point where I'm just done. I'm tired of like the Switch 1, and I'm just ready for the Switch 2. My point is, people are going to upgrade to the Switch 2 eventually, and if there is a Switch 2 version of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, then it would be nice to basically have a free upgrade from the Switch 1 to Switch 2 when getting the Switch 2 and then wanting to play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds again. Now, before some Nintendo comes in here and says, oh, no one's going to play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds when they get a Switch 2, they're going to be playing Mario Kart World. May I remind y'all that that game is $80 physical and digital. I love Nintendo. I love Mario as much as the next person. But $80 for a kart racer is evil. That shit is evil. I don't care how you want to spin it. I don't care if you want to bring up the bundle, because it's not like the bundle is going to stay forever. The bundle is going to be gone when it hits fall. It is a limited supply as well, so it's going to sell out eventually. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that because of the price point that Mario Kart World is not going to do very well in terms of sales. It's going to, because of super fans that are crazy enough to spend $80 for that game. I'm a super fan, but like, hell no, I'm just not gonna blindly spend my money like that. I'm gonna try to go for the bundle to avoid spending $80 on Mario Kart. Hopefully, when I go to Nintendo NYC, I make it to the point where I was able to get a bundle from them. I don't want to bite the bullet, please. Yeah, fast forward to the future, families are going to see both games, right? They're going to see both games, right, when they decide to pick up the Switch 2 for their child. They're going to see Mario Kart at an $80 price point and be turned off on trying to get that for their kid. No. And then they're going to see any cheaper alternatives, and the cheaper alternative will be Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, 100%. I believe that Sonic Racing Cross Worlds will probably be 60, 50, or 40, probably within those price range. It's not gonna be very pricey or whatever. I'm like, yeah, there's like a digital like deluxe version of it with DLC day one. Yeah, which will probably bring the price up more, but at the same time, I bet you that it will still be under $80. Not to mention that there's going to be a Switch 1 version of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds straight from the jump, so you don't even have to buy a new console in order to get this game when it releases. So yeah, I do believe that if Sega basically locks the fuck in and tells us more information like release date and possible Switch 2 version of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, with it having like a $10 upgrade or a free upgrade. It don't even have to be a full-on Sonic Central. Literally, they could just drop a tweet or drop like a trailer on YouTube and it would be cool. Hell, the best thing they could do is be a part of Summer Games Fest and drop some information on Summer Games Fest, which is literally happening a day after the Switch 2. If they do this, they can truly make amends for the bullshit that they are pulling with Sonic X-Shell Generations. And not only that, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds can not only coexist and sell well with Mario Kart World, but possibly oversell it. And before anyone gets at me like, oh, he's doing this Mario versus Sonic bullshit, I'm not. I don't really care about Mario versus Sonic shit. Like, it's the 90s. Like, hell, I wasn't even born in that era. I was born in 2001. The people that really care about this rivalry is, well, Sonic Twitter, and not only that, but Sega themselves, because they point out how they want to surpass Mario. Well, this is their chance. If they lock the fuck in, then they can definitely surpass Mario Kart World with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds if they do the right stuff. If they play their cards right, then they can do it. Like Sega, it is not too late to make amends. It's not too late to make a comeback and basically do this with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And I swear it will do well, very well. It will be one of the best Sonic racing games of all time if they actually lock in with this game. Anyway, I think that's all I gotta say with this topic right now. Yeah, after this I'm gonna take a nap because holy shit, I do not feel so well. I do not feel so good, Mr. Stark. I just want to say, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Spin dash that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do another video, live stream, community post, whatever the hell I'll do on this channel. Also, if you guys want more discussion videos like this, again, do the standard YouTube shit, hitting that like button, telling me down in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Please take care of yourselves and have a damn good one. Peace!